Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Welcome to part 2 of Hebrew names and meanings, or Hebrew names and their meanings. Today we're just gonna jump down to to the 12 tribes, because we covered a lot of different names last time in the last lesson that we went over. This time we're gonna hit the 12 tribes. As you can see here, the first tribe, Judah. As you can see here in the Hebrew, Yahawada, Yahawada. Because although Judah was the fourth born son of Jacob, he had the first spot, because the Most High said he's gonna save the tents of Judah first. That's why when you see the 12 tribe sign, you always see Judah at the head of it, even though Judah was the fourth born son. It's all spiritual. It says Judah, Yahawada. Yahawada breaks down to two words, Yahweh and Thawada. Okay, Yahawada, Yahweh, which is the Most High's name, means he to be, or he is, or he exists. And then Thawada equals thanks. So in Judah's name, even way back then, when people said that nobody knew the name of the Most High, hold up one second. Yeah. Okay, Yahawada. I had missed a couple of letters. All right, so Yahawada, even back then, when they say that people didn't know the name of the Most High, nobody knows the name of the Most High. Even back then, men knew the name of the Lord. They started calling upon that name going way back around the time of Adam. Because Adam knew the name of the Most High. But the men back then started calling upon this name, Yahweh. But it just wasn't well known, because it wasn't time for that name to be fully magnified. And the time when the name was fully magnified was during the time of the Exodus of Egypt, and when the Most High's name was truly magnified, even though it was already known, it wasn't well known. And then in this time now, that same name, which is not well known, again, is going to be very well known who the Most High is, and his name is going to be exalted in these times. So Judah, the fourth-born son of Jacob, had the name Yahawada, which is Yahweh thanks, or Yahweh Thawada. Okay, because you have Yahweh here, and then the da is the suffix or the ending of the word Thawada, Yahawada, Yahweh thanks. All right, the next one is Bunyamyan, Bun Yum Yun. The word bun breaks down to son, and Yum Yun is right. So Bunyamyan is son of the right. Now the Judah was the son of Leah, and Bunyamyan was the last son that Rachel had before she actually had the son, and then she passed away because she had a hard labor. So she had called him Benani, but Jacob said no, his name is gonna be Benjamin, Bunyamyan, son of the right. Okay, so that's what the name Benjamin means. All right, Bunyamyan, son of the right. All right, the next one is Levi, or Law Yah. That's a La, Wa, and a Ya. Law Yah, Law Yah, Law Yah, lawyer. Joined to me. Now, this was one of Leah's sons, and she said that her husband, Jacob, would be joined to her because of this son. I believe this was the third born son of the 12 tribes. And she said that the Most High was going to pretty much join Jacob unto her, because she has, at this point, she had 3 sons, and Rachel had no sons. But when you look at this name, the name of this particular son spiritually, really Loya, or joined to me, means joined to the Most High, because through the tribe of Levi, or through this man Levi, came the tribe of Levi, which were the priests, and they were the ones that would officiate the business of the priesthood, the business of the temple, the sacrifices, the gifts, and all of that, the tithes and all of that. So when you look at the name spiritually, and dig deeper into it, really is Loya means joined unto the Most High. So joined to me, which is a literal name, but it really through the Levites was the first time when we were joined, really cemented, the nation of Israel with the Most High with the nation of Israel, because they were the ones that officiated the Most High's business. All right, the next one is Simeon, Shemai one, and I believe this is one of the sons of Silpa, which was if I'm not mistaken, is Silpa, which is Leah's handmaid, or this might have been one of the sons of Leah herself. And the word Shemai means to hear, and the one at the end is part of the word affliction. So Shemai one means affliction heard, because she was being afflicted because her Jacob loved Rachel, and he really didn't care too much for Leah, because really he when he saw Rachel, he was smitten by her, so he really wanted her. So even though she was Leah was also his wife, he was really more attracted, so to speak, to Rachel. So when the Lord gave her Leah this son, whether it was her that bore it or her handmaid Zilpah, she said, blessed be the Most High, because he heard her affliction that she had. All right. The next son is Zebulon, Zebulon, and I believe this was also one of the sons of Zilpah, the handmaid of Leah, and Zebulon means my dwelling. Okay, when you go back and you research it, so Zebulon is my dwelling, Zebulon, Zebulon. All right, the next one is Ephraim. Okay, Ephraim. Now Ephraim was one of the sons of Joseph, and Joseph had two sons, Ephraim, or Manasseh and Ephraim became the one that was higher than Manasseh, even though Manasseh was the firstborn. Now the word Ephraim or Ephraim, the I at the beginning is the word Anya, I or I am. Paryam or Parya is fruit, and the Paryam or the yum at the end is fruitful, plural. So Paryam, I am fruitful. And the reason why Joseph called his son that name was because not only did he give him Manasseh, but he also gave him Ephraim, so he made him fruitful in the land of his captivity, which was in Egypt. Okay, so he wasn't there alone. The Lord gave him sons, to carry on his name and to make him fruitful. All right, so that's the name Ephraim or Paryam. All right, the next one is Manasseh or Manasseh. Now the word Manasseh means made to forget, because when this was Joseph's firstborn son, and when his firstborn son was born, Joseph said, the Lord had made me forget my affliction, or something to that effect. Because remember, the sons of Israel, the other 11 sons, sold Joseph in slavery to the Ishmaelites, who in turn sold him into slavery unto the Egyptians. So Joseph was in the prisons. He was miserable. So when the Lord gave him his firstborn son, he named him Manasseh, made to forget, because he forgot about all the hell he was going through and all the stuff that he was dealing with, and was able to channel that, so to speak, through his son Manasseh. And then Ephraim came, which gave him even more joy. That's why he said, I am fruitful, for Ephraim. All right, Gad, or God is troop. Now Gad was I forget if it was Zilpah or Bilhah, one of the handmaids' son. And when she was giving birth to this particular boy, which became the father of the tribe of Gad, there was a troop. She saw a troop, so she named him Troop. Okay, so that's what the name God means. It means troop. All right, God. All right, Reuben, which is the firstborn son of Jacob through Leah, is Ra'abun. Ra'abun. And Ra'abun, Ra'ah is to see, and the bun is son. So see, it's a son. Because that was the firstborn the beginning of Jacob's strength. So the boy's name was called